everyone. My name is Diane Crecelius. I'm a physical therapist, and my practice is ABC Pediatric Therapy in Southwest Ohio. So when you meet one-on-one with people, and think now, I'm going to kind of use your most challenging employee versus your best employee, right? So I'm having a one-on-one meeting, and I'm going to talk about the goals. We're going to talk about first of all, I'm going to say, okay, what's going really well? What's going really well? Tell me about your week since we last spoken. What's going well? What else? What else? Tell me more. So you want to be a super, super great listener. And my pauses are going to be more than that 3 seconds. They're going to be more like 10 seconds. And the more you pause, the more they'll say. Oh, come on, you got one more success. Or share something someone else had as a success. I love to hear it. Oh, awesome. And celebrate, get excited with them, because we're not just here to talk about problems, right? And then you go, okay, now tell me about your greatest challenges this week. Tell me. Now they're probably going to get used to this pattern. So hopefully they're going to come, with some ideas. And if they don't, say, this is going to be our pattern of our meeting. So I want you to come ready to share, because I love to hear it. I like to hear the good and the bad, because the good I want to celebrate with you. And the not so good, we're going to problem solve together. Would that be okay? And get their permission. But tell me about the challenges you've had this week. What else? Ooh, that's rough. We'll talk about that in a minute. Tell me what else. Yeah. Tell me more. Okay, give me one more. Okay, fantastic. So we have 4 things here that I really want to break down and work out with you. Would that be okay if we set some goals around this? If we had some communication, came up with solutions together, would that be okay? And get their agreement. And then find out, problem number 1, how do you think we should solve it? I don't know. Okay, well, what ideas do you have? Anything, just brainstorm, get us started. And try to pull it out of them, coach them along, inspire them, empower them to come up with the solutions on their own versus you solving the problems. Because guess what? If you solve their problems, guess what's going to happen? Come back to you to solve the problem. So you've got to coach them up, mentor them by asking them questions and leading them to the answer. So that the next time the problem happens, you're going to have those same things. Well, what do you think we should do about it? And you have these little sayings like, what do you think we should do about it? That as soon as this problem happens, they hear you on their shoulder going, what do you think we should do about it? Right? I hear people when I'm on the phone with them, other practice owners, I heard you, you're on my shoulder saying, what do you think we should do about it? We solved it. It's a big win. People love to feel in control over their situation. Give your teammate back the control. Quit taking it from them. Quit solving all their problems. You think you're helping. You're not. You took away their control, their power, their independence, their ability to problem solve. Coach them up. And that will be the real win. And it's going to be a win for you too. So you've got to get them to set some goals, to come up with some solutions, to get some agreement, get their buy-in. Okay, so you think we should try this. Fantastic. Tell me how you're going to do it and when you're going to do it by. It's what, by, when. Write that down. What, by, when, right? What are you going to do and by when are you going to do it? Right? And let them tell you what, and let them set the deadlines. So you want to end the meeting summarizing what the discussion was. Let's summarize here what our takeaways are, okay? So here are the 4 challenges that you presented. Are there any more we should be talking about today? Did something come to mind while we were talking? Get them down there. And then here's the what, by, when. Now, most of it should be the teammate handling. Show them they can solve their own problems, because they're going to come back to you with fewer and fewer problems, because all you're going to do is help them to solve more problems, right? You're not going to take on the work. Now, if it's a policy that needs to be written, I would also ask them to take a stab at it. Could you take a stab and outline how you'd like to see that policy go? And just don't let people come and keep dumping work on you. They can share in the work that you want the policy to reflect their wants and needs, and that is retention. I promise you, it will bring about less exhaustion. Also, at the end of the meeting, I want you to ask this question. Do you feel like I have heard you today? Do you feel heard? Super emotional to them. Ask them, do you feel heard? Have I given you the support that you want and need? So do you feel heard? Have I given you the support? Do you feel empowered and inspired with a plan and control that you can handle this next situation? Because that's my role. I don't want to do it for you. I want to teach you to do for yourself. And if they are a parent, if this person you're talking to is a parent, ask them, pull that mom heartstring or dad heartstring and say, how powerful would it be for you to help your children solve all their own problems? They have no complaints in their life because all they're going to do is solve their own problems.